Okay.
People in my school say that's a step up from pre-calc, which never made sense to me.
My school calls AP Stats the easy math.
Really?
AP Stats. It is kind of easy. It is pretty easy math, honestly.
Yeah, it's stats.
Oh, Mr. Beast, you finally went live on Twitch. Thank you.
Oh damn, this stream looks amazing on Twitch. Maybe Twitch is fine with my super high bit rate.
It might be Mixer.
Mixer.
Do you guys want to try all my different sources?
Because you get that low latency stuff, or the.
What do you want me to try? You want me to go to Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch,
I'm on Mixer right now.
YouTube. Is the stream
I'll go on
1080
YouTube.
60? Is all good?
It seems fine.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. You got it on YouTube.
Mixer is only 1080 or 480. There's no in between.
Oh yeah, YouTube supports 60. This looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Okay. Minecraft doesn't really benefit from 60 FPS, so I'm sorry to those of you who can't handle that, but I mean, it's a chill stream. It's gonna look fantastic. Wait, what? I disagreed with myself right there. Honestly, as I'm saying that, I realize a chill stream should be 1080 30. I mean, just whatever. It's not gonna worry too much about it.
Actually, it looks like
Yep.
it looks like Mixer is 60. It just doesn't say it is.
I can't get onto Twitch to save my life, so someone else is gonna have to do it.
You don't know how to get to Twitch, or you can't get on it?
No, it's not loading.
Oh.
Let me check it out.
Let's actually turn off Streamlabs chat and turn on Mixer chat.
Not gonna lie, tried to fast forward to where you were actually playing.
Okay. No, this is all good. Cool.
It's
It's actually pretty perfect that Battlegrounds is extremely GPU bound. Like, it taxes your GPU way more than your CPU, so I stream using my CPU. And Minecraft's the exact opposite. Couldn't care less about my graphics card, so I use that to encode, and you guys obviously say it looks pretty good, so... Can I build a Cylon Raider? What is that?
What do you, Zach? What do you mean you have to hit the speak button?
Minerva is my city. Oh, that's funny.
Wow, it
Push
did
to talk.
mean
Push to talk.
anything.
That was so funny.
Oh, this is actually cool.
What?
The Cylon Raider.
I hope he sends a picture.
Well, what is that, Trex?
I just sent one.
What am I looking at?
So let me actually talk about what we're talking about here. So Sig wants to build a Cylon Raider, which I can actually pull it up on Discord.
What's
or
a
on the
Cylon
stream.
Raider?
It's in
Oh, yeah.
medical.
One of
It's
these
in what?
things.
I just googled it real quick.
He wants to build that outside the concrete storage because we realized at the end here it might be cool to just have a window peering out
That would be so cool.
That's what I said yesterday.
right outside here. What did you say?
They should have a window outside of the
Well, I know, but
outside of the hangar.
yeah, I said it. I don't know who had the idea. I don't care, but I suggested that we have because I mentioned it too. I think a window is pretty. I don't care. You gotta stop doing this, man. Now you got me thinking about credit. Fuck. Who gives a shit who had the idea for a window? I had the idea that somebody should put a spaceship out here because I figured a window into like what? What are we looking at here? It's just void and some arrows.
The end is kind of like space, so.
Oh, he said he just found a schematic for it. Nice. He said he's going to give it a look and see if it's worth doing, which it very well could not be. I mean, if it's... Like, there are some schematics where builders just go overkill and their main building block are like fucking beacons. And it's like, that's a bad idea for two reasons. Beacons are extremely expensive and extremely laggy.
I mean, but if it looks cool, we can do it.
I just tried to use a macro that's not set.
I
must say, Minecraft, the first thing that trips me up is that I just spent about 4.5 hours playing a game at about 60 to 70 FPS, which is good and playable. But Minecraft, I have no problem running at 144, so it's just so much smoother. It's like my cursor actually moves faster. It's way more responsive. And a pro cannon that shoots you like 10,000 blocks. I forgot what CPU cooler you have. I'm gonna preface this by saying it really isn't that important. Any liquid cooler is... What are you typing, Trex?
I'm sorry.
Any CPU liquid cooler is great. I mean, they're all kind of just the same, to be honest, unless I'm grossly mistaken. I have the H105 by Corsair. If you're gonna go for the 7600 like I recommended, you might be fine with a Noctua NFF18, I believe, or like a H212 Evo. Not H, but a Hyper 212 Evo. So, just air coolers in general might be fine for your chip. But i7s like to run especially hot, so. Holy shulker shells, yeah, this is actually what I was getting during the Battleground stream. I had a second computer running Minecraft.
Hello.
Thought you were going to bed.
I'm only gonna be on for like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Who else understood
So
nothing?
Trex, you
just
play
said?
factions, huh?
I did.
Do you have a shulker farm? I do have a shulker farm. Yeah, we decided to use a shulker spawner instead of duplicating, so. Yeah, all the shulker shells you guys just saw me move took me a great while to AFK for, so. Definitely not the fastest means. And we're out of wood.
It's kind of a trade-off, though.
Alright.
Holy shit, I think I just realized something.
Logs in one of the boxes.
I can't remember. I can't remember if I AFK'd the Dark Oak farm before or after the data loss. Isn't that a duper? Yes. The Anarchist I like to have to dupe that because it'd get rated. 1 of 4 monitors. No, I ran it on a separate computer altogether. But I am only using 3 monitors this time. Only.
Only 3. Yeah, seriously.
I got a 4th one on my left that's just not in use because it's fucking...
Always better than a Mac.
There a tutorial on how you do that? Yes, actually. If you go to my channel, it's a fairly recent video on a...
How we get our shulker boxes.
Yeah. There is... I actually did do a tutorial on the exact design that we have, so... God, I'm so happy I made that video. I think it has like 2,000 views, too. Like, it feels especially good when you do a video and you are proud of it, which is most of my videos, and then it actually, like, does well. That got, yeah, a couple thousand views, which is nice, because it's a question we get asked a lot. I am learning nothing. This is about where I put this minecart. So I think I AFK'd the Dark Oak farm after the data loss.
1,500 slime blocks for this. Huh?
Yeah, it's totally empty. Okay, cool. Actually, this is how I'll know. Is the TNT being aligned against a fence post? Yes, my AFK was not wasted. Awesome. My Wi-Fi is not liking the stream. Yeah, Quincy, sorry. I'm streaming at a really nice quality. If you're on YouTube, as I see that you are, you might want to just turn it down to 720 or 480. That's the shame about 1080/60 is it looks so good if you can stream it. Will there be a limit to the number of Minerva members, or will you just continue to grow? It's an organic, dynamic system. So, Minerva members are really just a group of friends. So if ever we feel as though every role on the server is being filled, like we've got enough builders for everything, or if we have enough technical players, which is kind of true actually, we have enough people to design whatever we need. If we have activity through the roof, eventually we might just stop accepting applications altogether. We might turn to like a Hermitcraft style where we have so many applications that we can't accept everybody, which they're not accepting applications, but if we ever got to that point, I might accept the Hermitcraft style where we might just invite people if we want new members or leave it closed otherwise. I can watch it at 1080-60, I'm happy. Well, that's good for you then. Nice.
It looks so good.
Hey, it's better than not being able to join the server you are helping decorate. Yeah. Zach's one of the new builders who's interested in helping us out, and his PC can't run the Ruby Center.
It just can't run the 6G server at all.
Yeah, I am doing pretty bad here actually.
Does that mean
Well-
you can't play the survival server?
See, this is that kind of thing I don't like. I've got over.
Probably not.
I'm dipping down to 40.
Do you just have like a laptop, or what do you have?
Laptop.
What kind?
Because I think you should have a starter kit for Anarchy.
Not really sure.
Is it
I
on
haven't
Mac?
really looked into it. No, definitely not.
Good.
Chaser, get out of here. Go do your homework. Unless you want to help me craft chests, in which case I don't give a fuck. It's not my homework being put off.
I was either gonna help you or go to sleep. Homework was never one of the options.
See, I'm actually kind of tired. I woke up at 9 o'clock. Oh my god, I've only been up for 13 hours? Jesus.
Oh my.
You're just making chests?
Yes, only
Yeah.
13 hours. Actually, no, I've been up since like 6.
Well, I mean, if you think of the conventional 24-hour cycle for humans, it's really like 8 hours off, 16 hours on. So 13 hours means I should have quite a bit of gas in me, but I just streamed for 4 hours. And I've had kind of a busy day, actually, so... Meaning, like, throughout my entire day today, I've been doing something. Whether I was running, showering, eating, or I was getting ready, finishing up the video I shot and edited today, or I was streaming, or working up to a stream. Like, I was doing something all day, so I'm mentally just kind of drained. Holy chat, you guys are active today. Beast, love your content, keep it up. I will. Parent Beast on the case. Anyone else have a countdown till October 2nd? Speaking of which, if you guys are interested in joining the Minerva patron server, you should click the link in the description below and become a patron. For $5 or more per month, you'll be able to join the patron server. $10 or more per month, you'll be able to join the Anarchy server, and plus other perks. More information in the patron link below.
Shameless
That's not
plug.
even scripted. I've just said it so many times.
I was to say, you're starting to get good at that.
Shameless plug.
Of course, it's my fucking stream. It's not even a plug, is it? I guess it is a plug.
It's still a
but
plug.
Hey, if you want to hear a shameless plug,
It's an acceptable plug.
the shameless plug is, yeah, thanks for having me on your channel, man. By the way, if anybody's interested in joining the Minerva patron server, that's
if you
shameless.
want to watch more great Minerva content, you know where to go.
Yeah.
Chasers 00 on YouTube.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Anarchy server release for a $10 patron, yeah. See? He said, what is October 2nd? See, that's exciting because, to me, I feel like I've made so many videos and mentioned it so many times in my videos that it's hard to believe that any subscriber of mine doesn't know when the patron server's launching. And as he just proved, Morgady is someone I see in the comments a lot. So, like, I know he watches my videos, but even he didn't know when the patron server's launching. So, that's why you gotta just keep repeating it.
You didn't
Especially
plug
in,
hard enough.
especially in
Never stop
streams,
plugging.
like, people come and go. So, like, it might say I have 12 viewers right now, but in an hour from now, though, I might still have 12 viewers, but it might not even be the same 12 viewers.
Never stop plugging.
hmm And then there are some cases where if you just mention it enough times, eventually someone's gonna go, ah, okay. Just like that, you get another patron. It's happened to me where, like, recommended videos on YouTube where I'm kind of interested, but not really. And then, like, the 12th time I see it, I'm like, fuck it, finally. And then I watch the video. Now, Chaser, you have made this a lot fat. Holy shit. I just had one of those farts that were, like, all air. I mean, I just drained my colon. Felt amazing, but oh my god.
Wow, I'm
Sounds
so
healthy.
proud of you.
And I am not usually a person who talks about that kind of subject, but wow, that derailed my train of thought. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, like, it just felt so good. It's like,
Oh god.
like you
It
didn't
was
realize what kind of
great.
pressure was building up down there, and you're like, oh, my colon is now empty. Thank God. So clean, too. It wasn't one of those over-trusting a fart kind of situations. Oh my god, have you guys ever done that?
No. No.
Where it like lets you down.
No, I can
Just in the
truthfully
middle
say
of math class.
I can truthfully say I've never done this, but like over-trusting a fart where that wasn't a fart.
Oh, I just went and grabbed
Oh.
2 sugar
What the fuck
boxes.
kind of topic is this? Oh my god, if anybody is watching this and is not familiar with my channel, this is not something I ever talk about.
We talk about it all the time.
No, it's actually his whole channel is
It's
just
not, though. They're joking. What time is it for you time zone? I'm in, according to these people, I don't know if they're from school. I am
Do you have more?
Central US. No, I just wanted to craft a double chest. I never leave, I just keep my computer running until the stream ends. That's funny.
Anywhere I should AFK tonight?
Your mom's house.
Shulker
We
farm.
need. Okay.
Yeah, definitely the Shulker farm.
I need
Does
somebody.
anybody know offhand how many blocks a sugar box holds?
Half a chest. Half a double
Yeah,
chest.
I understand that. The actual number of blocks.
Let's do the math. Oh, there's a ghast here. Oh, hang on, I flew in the wrong spot.
I got
I
you.
mean, I guess I can plug
9
right
times
into that.
3.
1,700.
1,728.
1,728.
The fuck are we talking about?
How many?
Number of blocks in
How
a
many
sugar box.
items a chest or circle box could hold?
I think it's 1,920.
No, I just did the
It's
math.
actually 1,728.
Okay, but it's
How many
really?
nerds does it take to use a calculator?
I gotta see this number for myself.
Oh my god.
How did I not know that? I need to...
We're just better than you.
Was it 59 times 64?
No. It's
Divided by
27.
two.
No.
It's 27.
No. I usually do 59 because I count a double chest on the hopper.
I usually do 69.
Where did I get 1,920? I know that number is not here. You know what? Let's just. Well, that's 1920. Jesus Christ. What's that divided by 64? 30 stacks? Is that? Okay. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Wait,
So
I
it's
think I know.
10:14.
Let me figure this out.
No, well, it's 10:15 now. But, oh, cool. Restream actually gives me a... Oh, I'm going to show this, actually. Restream shows the exact second when somebody sends a message. So he sent that, and then 5 seconds later it became 10:15. Do you watch anime? Never. See, that's exciting to me because... Not exciting. It's just really interesting to me because almost never do you see something counted to the second. I kind of wish my clock showed seconds. Can I do that on
So
Windows?
either this stream has been going on for almost 5 hours, or the clock is wrong.
I need to fix
You
that.
didn't
Oh
reset
god,
that.
I didn't even notice that.
That's good. Can I just do a display and like... How can I change the clock in the corner of my screen? Adjust date time. Can I show
I don't
seconds?
think it'll let you do second.
Related settings? Additional date time.
Oh, how does one clip?
Excuse me.
Short date, long date, short time. What is TT? I don't know. What happens if I hit
You
apply?
really want to know what a TT is?
Oh, okay, let's stop that before we make a cringy
Yeah,
joke.
I don't know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, do you think you could really say like, I will release it when I release it? Which honestly, it'll not even be at the same time. At a certain point on October 2nd, around that day, I'm just gonna start whitelisting people. What the fuck was I about to do? Oh, totally
Beast, can you
lost-
give
oh,
me
it's a clock.
can you give me the end rod so I can do the choker farm?
Yes. How
It's
long
kind
is
of
this stream
annoying
been
with the
going?
delay.
Wow, 20 minutes without fixing the clock. We already been streaming for 20 minutes?
Felt like 5.
Am I just blind, or do we not have iron bars in the Ruby Center?
Well, you have it.
They might be like the little iron bars. It is like the 4-pixel wide thing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to head to spawn. Okay.
Alright, I'm off. Good night.
Mm.
No.
Should add a trigger for it.
Well, not everybody wants an end run.
Yeah.
I think... Do I need to let my cat in?
Okay, Beast.
I don't
You're
think
here
so.
at the Ruby Center. Help me.
Swear to God, I
cannot
heard him
find them.
meow. 18 viewers? See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at that. Whenever we just streamed Battlegrounds for like 4.5 hours or more. It was 4 hours, some seconds, minutes, and that entire time I think we peaked at 13 viewers. And right now we're just casually at 18.
Beast. Before you... Never mind. We just left.
What'd I do? What? You don't know where the iron bars is. I think it's on the
No, I do
right
not.
side by glass and glass panes.
Oh, how do I make it stop? Oh my god.
Chaser's learning how to macro.
I mean, because I see all the wooden fences and everything, and iron pressure plates and all that crap.
Oh, please make it stop.
Is it 09?
Okay, I turned it off. There we go. We're good.
Oh, oh.
I fixed it.
You want an end rod? Alright, take off your helmet.
Yeah. I already did.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Might try to start a channel for the anarchy. I feel like your channel does best at night, he says. Conversation's better on your Minecraft streams. Maybe.
Did you give me one?
Yeah, you said it was good.
Oh, I thought you meant that my helmet was off.
Oh, hold on. I gotta capitalize. It's case sensitive. It's annoying. It's case sensitive, and I can't tab. So I need to
Capital A,
actually write
capital
out
C.
your name perfectly. Good?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, and because I had to go way out of my way to come out here, I'm just gonna teleport to him and get back at the end.
Alright, let's hope I know how to macro this time.
Conversation is better on your Minecraft streams. You're right. I'll give them that one, because I feel like we have just as many like funny topics in the Battleground streams, but they're fewer and further apart. We talk a lot more about what's actually going on in that game because it's so intense. So
And also more people like come to these streams.
yeah, so like he says conversation's better. I'm assuming I was there for this afternoon's stream, can confirm it was quiet. Honestly, that almost rubs me the wrong way. I know he doesn't mean to be rude or anything, and he's not being rude, but to me it's like, Battleground streams are definitely quiet, but usually those are really intense moments. A lot of times, like, you know, at Chaser, I mean, we and I had a pretty boring start to a game. A lot of times we're just focused on what we're doing, so yeah, I guess it is a lot quieter and less talkative.
I'm trying not to die.
A part of me wants to argue that it's okay because it's usually intense, but the low view count's really something I can't argue with.
And even PewDiePie, a guy who streams almost every day for 8 hours a day in front of 20,000 people, doesn't talk that much.
That's like exactly what I was going off of, because the only PUBG stream I've ever seen was his. And there were entire, like, minutes of fucking silence. He wouldn't even talk.
I mean, to be fair, you can't really read the chat because it's just going too fast.
That's actually something I noticed. He only reads chats that were, like, popping up on the screen.
Probably
So,
only donations.
yeah. Like, and it was minimum $10 to get on the screen.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he has a donation only chat or whatever.
No, they were popping up on, like, with the Streamlabs.
Oh,
I'm out for the night. I'll see you guys later.
Oh no.
See what
good night.
Bye bye.
I'm just amazed how tired I am. 'Cause usually I got more in me after 13 hours, but like, oof. I'm gonna fucking pass out.
10:30. I don't blame you.
It's kind of like streaming accelerates my tiredness.
Well, it's probably because it's another reason your sleep schedule's been different lately.
I woke up at 9 o'clock. Fully rest.
Real.
Yeah, my sleep schedule is a mess, but I like to keep track of when I get up and go to bed. Oh, and we broke one of the rules of streaming. We mentioned the viewer count. We lost 4 viewers as soon as we did. I don't actually know if that's a real thing or not, but I feel the argument wasn't if it's okay or not. It's simply the conversation. PUBG requires more concentration, therefore less random chill conversations. Fair enough. These are more like podcasts. Like I remember one of the Ruby Center Digging streams. Yeah. Okay. He listened to this stream at the gym. That's pretty funny. I'm glad that people can do that because I've always wanted to like run a podcast, and I feel like we kind of already
Jacob.
do.
Jacob, I'm here.
I didn't
What
see
do you
you.
want?
Oh, I was wondering where you were, 'cause I saw you're online.
Yeah, I'm just doing homework, you know.
Hmm.
I'm being a schoolboy right now. I'm doing homework.
I just had a 12-hour day at school on a weekend.
What?
What is
12-hour
wrong
day
with
at
you?
school.
That sounds painful.
Because I'm running my school's senior photos, as well as I have to do all the graphics editing for my school paper, because no one else knows how to use Photoshop.
Big baby.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So I spent 12 hours there.
I think it's just a deadly combination of everything with these streams. More people on my channel like to watch Minecraft. Minecraft opens up for a lot more conversations. I feel like Minecraft and Battlegrounds are both really good games to stream. They just have their traits. Yeah. And since you mentioned watching it at a gym, I realized you really can't listen to a Battlegrounds stream at a gym. Like, no, we are not talking enough to, like, even do that justice.
Did you talk to Jacob about the Guardian farm now? Since you already talked to me about it?
But
What do I need to say?
Like, how we need to include you in what we do.
Yeah, you guys really can't just jump into projects like that.
okay.
It takes more planning than this. Especially considering that we already had one in progress that you guys seem to neglect.
I mean, we didn't neglect it. I already told you that.
You did. You reached out
just,
to him and then went ahead with it anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of like one of those things where it was always said that we could work on projects of our own. So that's what we were kind of just thinking this was.
He was thinking that, not me.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
That
the
this was
bug.
just like one of those problems of our, like, people are
I
allowed
mean,
to work
that
on their
is
own.
completely fine, but it still needs to be screened. Because, like, there are a lot of things where if somebody decides, oh, hey, I'm just going to go start my elaborate base in the middle of the Mushroom Island, that's... yeah, that person's going to have a rude awakening when we want a mushroom farm. That's going to be a conversation I don't look forward to. I gotta get Swall, my bro. What the fuck is Swall?
Swole.
Swole. Get swole.
You don't know what swole is?
I've never heard of that before now.
Means you're
It's a-
getting
Get
big and
swole up.
muscular.
Yeah.
Buff.
What?
You lift
Like-
weights, you get swole up.
Let's say you get stung by a bee and your arm swells up. It looks like you've been
Swell.
lifted.
So why did he
So-
spell it like that?
Swole.
SWOLL. Swole.
Like swollen
That's how you
up?
spell swole. Oh
Yes.
my god, I'm
Swole.
dying. Why am I dying?
God, you guys are fucking
Because you
weird.
fell.
That's, we're not weird. That's like literally English. It's American English.
Literally English, not figuratively English.
It's literally English.
Shut up.
Swole means well-built, muscular. It's an Urban Dictionary word. This isn't a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Oh
swole.
my god.
It's an
Yes,
acronym.
it's a real word.
It's a real
Swole,
word.
SWOLE
It's a
is
slang
extremely
term.
muscular.
Oh my.
The way he spelled it is not... Oh, chat's totally covering it. First time catching one of your streams, man. It's been watching you for a bit now. Learned quite a bit of technical things.
I'm totally just procrastinating out of this government.
It's funny that I feel like I neglect the technical stuff so much that I forget that people can actually learn shit from my channel.
Wait, that actually happens? When?
God, I'm such a fucking hypocrite. I'm standing here with a piston in my I'm standing here with a piston in my hand working on a storage room. I just
Did I miss something? I don't understand at all what that meant.
Well, I mean, I
And?
just said how I tend to neglect the technical stuff as I'm standing here with a piston in my hand working on a storage room.
Oh, okay. See, that when you immediately said that, it didn't really click in. I'm very tired.
I am.
Yeah, it's just kind of like every once in a while I hear somebody asking, "How can I learn how to get better at redstone?" I'm like, wow.
Learn
do it.
redstone.
I got out of those woods a long time ago.
You learn the basics and just keep testing. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember how I learned it. Honestly, I shit you not. It was a Captain Sparkles video, like 5 or 6 years. No, it wasn't that.
Does
That's
he
hot.
do red?
Like 3 years ago. I think I learned how to do redstone before I learned how to. Yeah, he showed like I mean, he wasn't exceptional at it or anything, but yeah, he knew. And yeah, that's how I learned. Captain Sparkles.
Why is
Wow.
Omar's name always in black on the screen, on the scoreboard?
Because he always logs out AFK.
Oh, that's what that.
Wow, it's funny how this was supposed to be a chill stream. I mean, it is still, but I was really expecting like way less viewers. Because you guys have to know, for a long time in the PUBG stream we just did, we had like 3 viewers, and I think all of them were. There's one person in the chat, and then everybody else was in Discord.
Yep.
So you know that there are very few viewers when you can actually like name everybody who's watching.
Oh, did you hear about our big screw up last night with
Yep.
Moses?
No.
We
I heard
built the
about
entire
your-
Moses. It took us 3 hours, and then after we did it, we didn't block off a wall. So immediately after we got it working, which it took us 3 hours to build, all the water filled back in.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's kind of painful.
All of us were just like, okay, yeah, we're done for the night.
Why didn't you just use sand?
Because
Well, at least you didn't break the 6G server with 90,000 sand entities.
Oh no, he did too.
Well,
Jacob
that
had a
too,
busy
but
night.
still.
Nope,
Yeah,
yep, that
it's
was
real
him too.
Forgot that was him. Yep.
we were thinking you would title a video with, what was it? Southern and I were thinking you'd title a video. This is what happens to you whitelist idiots.
What is a Moses? Moses is another stupid acronym for a machine that clears
removal
water.
machine.
It's not even an acronym, but we
It
get the point.
is.
It's an acronym.
It is a
That was kind of self-explanatory.
From the original video a long time ago, so technically, as far as English goes,
It's kind of like
if ever you spell it out, you need to put it in all caps with periods separating the letters. Nobody will ever, but, I mean, technically. The flying machine to clear water. That's the other one. Yeah, that's the other way to put it. Pretty
we
straightforward.
only got like we only have like 5 more layers to do on the nether perimeter.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, I never thought I'd say something like this, but I'm not even printing this because printer mode just keeps fucking everything up. That's not even ironic, but like, it's actually, in this case, too fast.
What do you mean by too fast?
I mean that.
I mean, how does he get stuff wrong? Isn't same thing every time?
No. It fucks it up. How did that not? Oh, that's actually good. Okay. Oh, crap. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna get the, observers in there. I just realized that I flew through that wall in spectator mode. I didn't even intend to, like, do it that way. I was just, I went in spectator to double check, and then I had an idea, and I just didn't want to return to home.
So Southern was having a moment last night, and he was trying to build a sand generator inside the end, and he built the wrong one. What design did you use for the sand dragon egg generator?
Panda's design.
His design? Oh.
I already talked to Southern about it.
Oh. Okay.
How much longer till you're ready to smash some melon? Fuck. Yeah.
Smash some melon. Did I miss something?
In the nether, when we eventually clear the bedrock, we're gonna be blowing through some melons, and
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't cross your fingers on that project.
What do you mean by that?
I'm talking to the guy in chat. Like, it is just many, many, many more hours worth of work away. It's not close. I mean, it's more than halfway, if there's that. I was printing in a creative world and the rotational blocks keep going in the wrong direction. Yeah, that can happen. It's been happening less to me recently, but in general, like, you see how... No, you can't see it. Like this, for example. That... Not supposed to be a thing. Not supposed to be that block. Like, printer is definitely faster, but for intricate components like here, it's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually filled the shulker boxes in here first, because I knew that I would have to be placing these observers, so now all these shulker boxes are in place, except that I need to complete some of the wiring back here, which might result in some messy stuff. How many cats? I have 1 cat. Mentioned the nether and I figured I'd ask. Yeah. It's just a stressful project altogether. Because it's just such a massive project that will be really, really cool in the end, but it's going to take a long time to get there. And I'm stressed out because I already want it to be done, but it's not a project you can rush. It's definitely one of those projects that's... it's absolutely a marathon, and it's not a sprint. Yeah. Even if we had like 12 people working on it, it would still take us several hours to work on that. If we had 12 people running around printing flawlessly. Are those slime blocks actually a part of the build?
Of my build?
Yeah.
I believe so. I'm going to see what it looks like when it's finally done, and then if the slime blocks look stupid, I'm going to remove them.
So from here it should look like that.
Now that's gonna annoy me. What does Moses stand for?
I don't know.
It doesn't
Find a
Just
video.
search it on Google.
Well, Google's not gonna really help you in that one. Not too much help.
Actually, if you type in Moses water removal, it's the first video that comes up on YouTube,
Oh, well, if
and
you
it
look
tells
up
you
that,
it tells you the answer in the name of the video.
I thought you were just talking about like looking at Moses.
Wait, I thought
It's
one
not
video
gonna
you
help
said you didn't allow printer. No, we do. It used to
You
be a
try placing
debate,
all
but
these
now the
mounds.
conversation's over. Printers allowed it. Wish slime blocks could bounce you from all directions. They can, kind of.
Modern ocean splitter employing slime box.
Yeah.
It's like Mob Farm.
Yeah, you guys kind of beat me to the punch there, but I was gonna say it's probably not worth Googling.
Yep.
Why are there melons missing down here? Are we gonna fix that problem? We finally decided to run this thing. The Nether.
Oh, like if you flew into it? Yeah, I don't think it flies. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, does time fly when you stream? We started this stream 41 minutes ago.
Oh.
Holy shit. It really does feel like we stopped the Battleground stream like 10 minutes ago. Holy shit. Oh. I was sitting on my foot. This is what you get with Minerva After Dark. I am absolutely not hiding the fact that I am pretty much exhausted. Totally just hanging out. That's okay. If you're probably still here, then you probably didn't join for an exciting stream, because you're not going to be getting one. So.
Just make that fairly clear. You're not gonna get it.
Yeah, if you're waiting here for, like, anything like that to happen. Probably not. Wow, time has flown. Yeah, can you believe it was over 20 minutes ago when I first added the counter? Now, I can't speak for those who have proper work or school, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just loving this.
For me, the time feels pretty slow just because I'm counting down the hours till I have to go back to school.
Yep, I know what
Yeah.
that feels like.
I was just at school, so.
See, it's the fact that I don't have school that I can actually kind of provide this service for you guys.
It's the fact that I have to go to sleep and wake up in 5 hours.
I
You
am
put
gonna
people
be
like
able
that to
to.
sleep.
And it actually makes me feel good streaming this late because you guys are probably gonna procrastinate going to bed with or without me, so.
It's only like 8, it's almost 9 o'clock here. It's not even that late.
I also really like the fact that people watch these streams while doing homework and whatnot. And it's the simple fact that I don't have homework that I'm even able to provide these kinds of streams, so. But hey, I went through high school. I did all that shit. Well, no. I structured my classes very specifically so that I never had homework.
Same.
Can't Enderman move purr? No.
That'd be such a cool feature, though.
I never could. Likely never will. Like, look at that. Ocean Splitter employing Slimestone. That's not even...
No.
At that point, you're just trying to put words in there to make it work.
So forced.
I think the fact that everybody understands what it already means, like it's Moses, split water, whatever, is more than you don't have to explain it.
No, he was
Does he
some
split the
Bible dude
Dead
who
Sea?
walked through water or whatever.
He parted the sea, I think
Part
it
of
is.
the Red Sea.
The Red Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Bonjour, mon blah blah blah. I'm sorry, I can't even.
Bonjour, mon cher,
Sure.
mi le mois de décembre.
I'm just peeking over my other monitor and it is just so fucking smooth. 60 FPS, just looks good.
It says, "Hello, Brandon. It's me, Brad." French.
Oh, what are all the floating slime boxes?
Because Siri can
That is
translate.
Sig. Sig, do you want me to help you with the Enderman?
Please.
Yeah.
Oh my
let me
God.
deal with that.
I really don't want them all over my build.
Why not? They sound like so much fun.
Alright, hold up. Logging in enemy's butt.
Hold up. Hey.
They might all really like being close to me, but they are not my friends.
Well, this will be fun. So
Aw.
Aiden has asked now for the second time to be chat mod. What is the stupidest addition to Minecraft?
Minecraft.
I think the 1.9 attack delay.
Agree.
Oh, here's one. Here's one. Adding auto jump to the PC edition.
Alright, that's stupid.
I mean, you could just turn it off.
I
No,
know,
the
but
fact that it auto,
yes.
the fact that it auto turns on as soon as you load up Minecraft.
Oh.
Wait, what? When does it do that? Oh, the first time you ever use it, then you turn it off and it never comes back on.
Okay. Sig,
Yes.
fly straight up with me. Keep flying up
Okay.
until your entity count is 0, or 2, or 1.
It would help if I could fly. That'd be good. I mean, I could just fall into the void and it
No,
would go away
keep going
too.
up. Alright, when we come back down, there should be no Enderman. And just like that. He has no Enderman. However, on my second screen...
I flew into the edge of the iron trapdoors.
God.
Oh my god. That was awesome.
At least you're a good spirit about it. Good sport about it.
Let's see, stupidest
Let's
edition of
try
Minecraft. I like that question, though.
The World of Color update rather than fucking slabs for everything and stairs for everything.
I mean, unless they finally added flat blocks.
Still.
What?
At least they.
Completely flat.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, concrete's nice and all for the flat colored blocks, but still. Slabs and stairs of all the existing blocks would have made more sense.
So not to call this guy out, because he's asking a good question, but remember earlier when I mentioned that new viewers come in who don't know everything that we mentioned before? Okay, so Sig is building this.
A Cylon Raider.
You
Yeah,
go
I
with
don't
this, or you
know
can go
how
with
that looks like. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be amazing.
I'm
3G,
hoping-
hello,
Might
what
be.
brings you around?
I was just having fun with Siri with the whole translate thing, and so I tried something different. And I wanted to hear you read it and figure out what it was. It'd be like,
Right.
blah, 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 blah.
I am going to tinker with... I'm going to tinker with Restream for a second here. I want to see if I can get the chat on here.
Someone's phone vibrated. Wasn't mine. You'll hear it.
This is mine. Oops.
What happens if I add this? What even is this? Oh,
Everything and more than you can possibly imagine.
okay. So if I can take this, I feel like this could be a better chat.
I like the other one.
Yeah, give it a second.
Um,
So let's remove the other chat. So that's what it looks like. Can I just do... Yeah. I would like to point out the fact that I did not know what this might look like beforehand. Oh, this is like from the Restream chat. Okay, I get it. Alright. Transparent background?
We have someone named Sullivan that said they change it back.
I'm just tinkering. Don't worry, guys.
I'm very worried right now.
Oh, wow. That's no transparent black background? Yeah, that's terrible. I'm gonna remove that. The big thing, this is the thing that's annoying me like crazy, is the fact that the chat is supposed to disappear after
My
about
same shit.
30 seconds or so. And I do not know how to do
Do
that.
that.
Shit.
Is my mic really like static when I talk?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Because when chat's really quiet, seeing Sig fly in 1080p60 is aesthetic. What do you think is the best edition of Minecraft? Dude, I don't know. Hoppers, actually. I feel like Hoppers
Pistons.
made automation possible. Pistons were the best, and then Hoppers. Because then I realized, like,
Does that help at all?
I spent a long time in Xbox Minecraft where the items from our mob farms would just land on the ground, and we would just pick them up over time. And
I have two answers to that. I would either say shulker boxes or me. That was a pretty good addition.
Very humble.
so anyway, when the
That-
chat gets quiet, shit just sits there and waits, and I don't know how to get them to disappear.
Yell at them.
Alright. Embed chat and stream. Yeah, I don't know. But you guys can very clearly see that it's been longer than 30 seconds since he sent that. It's been 2 minutes, actually. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess I can show you what I'm looking at. If any of you guys have used Restream before. What's your view on Mojang adding blocks specifically for scaffolding? Are they doing that?
Well, modded Minecraft has the scaffolding block. That's something that it just you build up with it, and it slowly deteriorates on its own, so you don't have to go back and break it down. And I thought that was a neat idea, but I don't see it a necessary thing to add.
I'm not gonna fight it.
That's what dirt's for.
Oh, I hope I'm probably boring some people, but I am really, because that's something like I can show you when I use Streamlabs chat over Restream chat. If you guys want to type real quick, it'll pop up on the screen all the same. It won't tell you where all the messages I think only come from YouTube, but you can see his message will disappear, and I think we set it to like 30 or 40 seconds, something like a couple minutes actually. I don't remember, because it was during like PUBG streams, so usually needs to be, I don't know. Text to speech would make the stream way less boring. It would be
No, that'd be a
really
big
annoying.
disaster.
But I have a setting to hide it after 30 seconds, and it just doesn't seem to care. So I don't know. I don't know. I really like that it hides it, but because the way it hides it to me is kind of like come on, Beast. What is he? No. To me, the default look of this stream should be without chat on the screen at all. That way if somebody does type something, it pops up and it looks better, but I, for whatever reason, can't get it to work, so. Okay, I think that is way more than enough time spent on that. We'll just leave the chat on the screen indefinitely then, so. There's really not much I can do about that, sorry guys.
Why do I have to be so popular?
Oh, were you actually asking?
Oh, I was being. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. So tired.
I think everybody in this stream is just falling asleep.
I'm not.
Except
I'm
for
missing
Sig.
melons.
I still got a good 4 more hours in me. Easy.
I mean, that was my plan.
In my situation here, all I want... Ugh, I'm really having a want and need situation here where, like, I really, really want to continue working on this. But judging by the massive headache forming, I really need to not be working on this. Honestly, the best thing for me probably right now is just grab some water, go lay down, watch a fucking movie or something.
Yeah, how much water have you been drinking since you started the PUBG stream?
Yeah, it's a good thing. That's a good thing to mention. This might be a little bit of placebo, but most of my headache went away pretty much as soon as I started drinking right there.
Probably placebo.
Because, I mean, you know, dehydration is kind of a thing, and, I mean...
Honestly though, placebo or not, my
doesn't
pain is
fix-
gone, so I'm fucking happy.
Yeah, it doesn't fix immediately, but it does help to make sure you get some water in you.
That's kind of what happened last time, where I was like...
Yeah, just yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, did you remember yesterday? Because that's actually what happened in another stream we were doing when I was streaming Battlegrounds. Where I had the massive headache I just had now, actually. And, when I left the stream... I got some water, and I felt a lot better.
I'm also sure that it doesn't help that you've been sitting at a computer staring at a screen for however many hours.
Longer than I should have.
Yeah.
It's like, I mentioned earlier as well how streaming kind of speeds up my tiredness. Because it's not that I've just been playing video games for the last 5 hours, it's that I've been playing... Most of that time was Battlegrounds, which is an especially intense game. That game drains you faster than Minecraft does. Minecraft I just kind of slowly wear down like a plane landing. Battlegrounds, like, it's more like a slower burn rather than a slow decrease. Because Battlegrounds, like, you're not just playing a game casual. Fuck no, you're in an extremely intense situation.
Intense.
Yeah?
You know what they say about having sex while camping?
What?
No.
It's intense.
God damn it. I knew that one.
I'm confused.
Beast, we should start a Snapchat. Yeah, no problem. How big are your tits?
That was
Wow.
so funny. Sex in the woods, or sex in camping, intense.
Yeah, it's intense.
What? I
I
don't
was
get it.
laughing, and I told you it was funny.
It is within tents. It's intense.
Oh.
There you go. He got there.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
took
don't
me
get
way
it.
too long.
Oh my god. I'm not explaining it.
I wonder if we can get up to 16 patrons for the patron server today.
How many are you up to right now?
15.
Dang, that's pretty good.
So basically I'm saying, like, can we get one more patron? Maybe. I don't know.
So how much money is that? Are they mostly $5 ones though?
Most of the newer ones are $5. I don't know if I can show this on screen. But yeah, notifications. I think since September 11th is actually when I made the first video. We've gotten something like 8 new patrons. And I believe one of them was a $10.
Have we paid for the dedicated server yet?
Kind of. So, I count like the last 8 patrons we got were people who are new patrons from the patron server video. So I would basically allocate from my Patreon, I would pitch in like $45 a month because that's how many people are kind of paying to be on the patron server. Whereas other people became patrons to support me. So I'm gonna hold on to that money, but I'll pitch in like $45, which is pretty much half the cost. So it's pretty much 50% paid for. And then, you know, the Minerva members can together bring up the other $45, which shouldn't be too bad.
Late
Yeah,
night
yeah.
math in the dark.
I need to play the Anarchy. We don't have a lot of newer patrons for the Anarchy server yet, but we
Wait,
do have older patrons who might be interested in that.
an Anarchy server?
You know what that is?
Yeah, why?
Why not?
Because
For fun.
things.
I
reasons?
don't know. I would just think that it could potentially use like a lot of resources from the server in general.
Yeah, it's not being hosted on the dedicated.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, otherwise I probably wouldn't. I mean, I always like to remain optimistic, and I truly can't know until we start, like until we start up the Anarchy server, but I just have no idea how many people. Worst case scenario, he's alone in that world, which,
Who?
the Aiden in
Aiden?
chat. Because he was the one who gave me the idea for the Anarchy server. He's kind of the guy who wanted it. And as for the new patrons that I've received, it seems like he is, in fact, the guy who wanted it.
Wow.
But, I mean, who knows? I have quite a few patrons, actually. Of the 15 patrons I have now, 8 of them are new, which means about 7 of them were already patrons, and I think all of them were $10 or more. So, he says there's one other $10. Yeah, I have about 7 or 8 patrons who are $10 or more a month, so...
Would you shut it down if it went inactive?
Yes, because it's being hosted on another server, if I can't pay for it based on the people playing from the Anarchy, yeah, I'd shut it down. That's just bad business. Why would I keep a server alive if it's not financially viable?
So, which old server would you be using for that?
The CubeToast one.
Oh, so the old survival.
Yeah, which is a good server. We just are really, really laggy players.
True.
Yes, we are, Jacob.
Well, I said true.
I mean, like, it's pretty much the best CubeToast server you can get, honestly. It's a premium 3 GB server. Like, it's solid.
How'd you fix the sand problem?
I don't know. Somebody started it up and then the server slowly processed it all. Processed it all.
Oh. I had a moment.
Good night, everyone. What's going on? Wait, what? Did he say good night and then ask what's going on?
Weird person.
Good night, like it is a good night.
Oh,
Yo, guys.
good night.
Not
like
like
I'm
I'm
reading?
going to sleep.
Smallwoods, are you back?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, where did you go?
I died. And
My
then I was
reaction's a
being
little bit
argued.
fueled from the fact that I was sure that you had just gone to bed.
No.
Well, guess you didn't. I want to see if I can place like 150,000 melons tonight.
150,000.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's 3 hours worth of work, by the way.
I'd like to point out that we started streaming when Southern went to work.
Yeah, you did, and you're gonna keep it going.
Now that Southern's back, the stream can finally begin.
Yeah!
Hey, Southern.
Love
Your
it.
energy is painful.
I know, that actually hurt my head.
Why? Go take
Southern,
ibuprofen.
everybody here is either, like, on their way to bed.
No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
He just like, don't take this away from me.
No, don't. Yeah, don't. No, don't
Southern,
do
are
this,
you gonna
please.
be active on the Anarchy server?
Oh, we have an actual Anarchy server?
The Patron Anarchy server is launching
I
October
guess that
2nd.
means a no.
I'm sorry, Beast. I didn't watch the video. I haven't had time. I watch all the videos.
Unbelievable.
I'll watch
I just
all the
can't wait
videos
until
tomorrow.
the.
How do you have so much energy?
Me?
Oh, I got PUBG.
Oh no! I just placed Dragon. Whoops.
What'd you just do?
I may or may not have turned on the printer for the Dragon Egg. Later. Oh god.
Oh my god. Did you screw something up?
No, I didn't screw anything up.
Okay.
I think you screwed something up.
I think he did too, but I'm gonna be optimistic right now and say he didn't. Because I don't want it to fix
I loaded the wrong schematic. That's
Beast.
What?
I got PUBG.
I know.
Who's that?
You are way too late to play it with us.
No, he's not. No, he's not. We can totally play it. Come on, Beast. Let's play it.
When he got Battlegrounds, we were like streaming and ready for him to play. That was 5 hours ago.
At least I had other stuff to do.
Okay, scratch that. He messaged us at 8:14, so that was like 3 hours ago. He messaged us, and then he just vanished. That was it. He was gone. We were like, is he coming back?
What was this?
But I am here now. I got mixed up with other real life stuff.
What's her name?
Yeah, like work and stuff.
Not like that. No, just around the house, family stuff, like making dinner.
Ah, making dinner. That I see that's code for something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought he was a guy. Huh.
What?
I love it.
Very, very funny. But yeah, I got 5th place on my second game, so that's
Okay,
that's
quick question. Is it just me, or is his mic like, or his like audio very, very bad?
Sounds fun to me.
Like I can hardly make out what he's saying.
Let me check. Hold on.
You know, like those
Is that just me?
communal eating streams?
The social eating ones?
Yeah, the social eating
Oh.
streams.
Oh yeah, what about him?
This is like one of those streams where everybody just kind of, everybody here is sleepy.
We can have a social sleeping stream. We can all snore into the mic like Viral did.
Must pass Xandros.
Then I will pass you in a night. I'll try.
No,
It's
because
so
then.
hard.
Oh, okay. Come, bring it on. Because then it'll be done. Because I've almost done a whole layer by myself.
Do you think you've done a whole layer of melons?
No, I can promise you I've almost done a whole layer by myself.
You have
I've
not
done-
almost done this. There is so much more of this left. You are totally underestimating this.
Let's see here.
I placed 100. I placed. No, I think it was like
I've
did
done
3
the
trips,
holder.
150,000 in one day, and I was not even halfway or
Yeah,
a quarter
it's
way
not-
done with it. These things are huge.
I can see it. I've got a map.
Huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
So is anyone interested in playing PUBG, or am I just gonna play it by myself here?
Dude, you missed
You're
the
gonna play it
party.
by yourself.
I'm sorry. I
was
just
not
streamed.
a
We
fan.
just streamed for over 4.5 hours, man.
Maybe once I pass Xandros,
Southern.
then
Southern.
I'll be up
Southern.
to playing. But
Let
that'll
me
be
tell
like
you.
an hour.
Each one of these, like, with this entire layer, is 861,000 melons. You
Actually,
placed
861,184.
You have not placed almost the
600,000?
entire layer by yourself. No, it's 8.
I could rest assure you that I've been the only one placing this layer though.
Yeah, but you are not
860.
nearly close to half of it.
Okay, if you guys are done measuring your dicks,
I was gonna say
I'm
the
not
same
quite done.
thing.
I'm not quite done here. You know. I
Yeah,
just
mine's
gotta
still
get.
another couple of feet.
Let me just go get
I'm
another
just saying,
yardstick
I
out,
kinda-
and then
I'm just saying
I'm
that
just
I
saying.
love the enthusiasm that he's showing, but I don't see his number going up yet.
All
Okay,
I've gotten
there
out
you
of this
go.
is the fact
There
that
you go.
Southern's
number has been
placed,
going up this entire time.
what did you say, nearly 90% of that layer or something like that?
No, he didn't. He's so
All on
mistaken.
his own without any help from anybody at all.
You wanna prove how he's wrong on that?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I have placed a lot.
Just
You're
think
wrong.
about the numbers. Just think about the numbers there.
I feel like the point I was trying to make was lost. God, how can I make this more obvious?
More people need to be helping with the project.
No, just who placed how many is very irrelevant. Not irrelevant,
is,
just
and
not important.
Even if this does start like some type of competition to get as many done as possible, then how is that a bad thing?
That's
We're
what I'm
getting this
saying. I
done
like the
faster.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, competition.
Yeah, friendly
a good way to-
competition.
And
But
I
we still gotta go through and like spectator.
I
and figure out
placed
where it all
down
goes.
so many melons that one day that we lost 30 hours of work.
all
Yeah.
I know is that if I did it, I would beat all of you in a night.
Apparently, Daniel spent like
I
3
spent-
hours going through and in spectator
Yeah, I spent like
and
2
fixing
to 4
everything.
hours here doing this.
No, like
Fixing.
fixing what the layers that were already done. He went through and
Oh.
like was in spectator and fixed all the layers.
Yeah, how are you gonna deal with that? Because I'm sure we're gonna miss plenty of stuff.
I mean, if the server doesn't do that weird lag thing, then we should be good. But
What weird lag thing? Like rubber banding?
no, like I was placing melons, and instead of placing adjacent, for a long time it was placing them on top of the dragon eggs. So there was like a whole inventory's worth of melons that got placed on top of dragon eggs that I had to rip up and redo.
Isn't that the kind of the point you want to have them placed on top of dragon eggs? I mean,
No,
I'm
they
lost.
teleported. They teleported. You don't want to place them on top of it. You
Oh,
want them-
I gotta back up the server here. That is not the server's fault. That's Schematica being an imperfect.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't do it every time. I just reloaded Schematica 4 or 5 times.
Do you have your schematica set to place adjacent?
Yep.
Yeah, turn that off.
No, turn that
Placed,
on.
How many is in blah, 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 blah.
No, because if you place it adjacent to it, then it will find something and it'll place on top of that block.
What?
Yeah, you just place, because then it can place them all over. It doesn't have to have a block near it. It just
So-
start placing them.
I think the problem is that it searches to place against a block, and it starts from the bottom, so it's trying to place it against dragon eggs. And for whatever reason, I have never experienced this. Other people report that it teleports the dragon eggs for them, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does it for me. It doesn't happen every time I load up Schematica, but if I load up a bigger Schematica, it does. That's why I had to turn mine down to like 128 by 128.
Wait, what? What?
I can show you, like, there's...
No, but why? I don't understand those numbers, but okay.
Because I had a 900 or however big, 928 by
Yeah.
928 Schematica, so I just...
Yeah, so why'd you bring it down? Why'd you just cut it? I don't really.
Because I
care.
don't feel like loading in a whole big-ass schematic. Because then that just deters me from placing melons.
You can toggle your render distance.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, it deters me because then I'm like, oh, I'm not even finished with this layer. So
Yeah, but
I
otherwise
break
you
it up
start
in
telling
this.
people, "Oh, I placed almost an entire layer all by myself." When it turns out you've not even.
I
You've only placed like a
kind-
quarter of it.
I kind
Shut up, both of you. We don't care. Literally, your dicks are tinier than your fucking finger. No
How
one
would you
cares
know,
about how
Carl?
many you place as long as you get it done. I'm tired of listening to you argue. I'm trying to do homework peacefully while listening to you guys talk. But all I can hear is who's placed down more melons, whose dick's bigger. I don't care.
Who's big sticker?
So
Jacob,
the way
you're
I
almost
do it
you're
is...
almost at
Jacob, you're literally
50,000.
missing the point.
Yep, I know.
No, I'm getting the point.
Jacob, you're at 50,000.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh. I was at 120.
Wait, then who reset the scoreboard? Because I was looking at it and I was like, that does not add up.
No, I was at 120. Then we hit the 30-hour loss.
For Christ's sake.
Oh, Spyro, are you getting a little irritated?
We're not even talking about each other. We're just talking about that. So I didn't even
Yeah.
know.
The Great
Somebody
Day of the
needs some
Lost.
sleepy.
And
I just do it the
yeah,
hour a day thing. I just
I-
check a clock, watch a show. And that's why like the giant schematic doesn't deter me. Like I don't really care about progress. I just kind of do it
Use
for
your
an hour,
time.
empty out as much of my inventory as I can, and
I do player inventory and then a ender chest full. Try to at least.
Yeah.
whatever works
But
for
I
you.
filled,
Wait, the
I filled
perimeters are
my
912 by
ender chest
912, correct?
928.
928.
928, that's right.
Why is it 928 instead of 912?
Hmm.
I don't know actually.
You don't know? Okay.
It's a nice round number.
Guys, when
Isn't
to finish,
912? Isn't 912 like a chunk area? Amount of certain number of chunks.
So is 928.
Oh.
I think they just went another extra chunk.
guys, to finish the entire
Yes,
thing.
Breaking Bad is. Oh my god. Okay. I have seen a lot of shows, more than once a lot of times, and Breaking Bad is far and away the best show I think I've ever seen.
It's a great
Oh,
show.
did you watch that Supercut, Beast?
Not yet.
House.
Haven't
I
actually
feel like
stopped
they-
streaming since then.
I feel like they ended that show too soon.
I think
Totally.
Breaking Bad is perfect in every way.
I think it should
ended
just
yeah, I
be
think-
all
exactly
of
when
it.
it needed to. It's very, very. Is it worth it? He said. They said, "Is it worth?" Yeah. Yeah.
House is another good show that ended when it was supposed to. I feel like it could have ended at season 7.
Honestly, I need to rewatch House. I just.
Like it's the rewatch value is so good because you can't ever remember like the ending. You never remember
Honestly,
what
yeah,
they
so
had.
many fucking details, so fast, so much witty humor in such a quick amount of time, and then the show's it
Have
just
you
moves so quick.
Have you seen his new show? He's got a new
Chance?
Is it Ants? Hugh
You talking
Laurie?
about the show Chance?
Or Chance with Hugh Laurie in it?
Yeah,
I
that's what-
thought it was
that's
like
what
a
the
cooking
show's
show. It wasn't like a cooking show, but like he's a manager or something. Or am I thinking of something different? I actually got to look that up now because I'm really interested in that. Yeah, Chance. I was thinking
Chance
of
the
the
Rapper?
night. I was thinking of the
Okay,
night
this
manager.
schematic is telling me that I'm missing blocks somewhere, and I don't know where.
Are you done over there?
Chance is a provocative killer.
Wait, is the
Am I
slime
done
block
right
like
here?
the main block in this build?
No, the schematic calls for a shit pile of dark gray wool or gray wool, and I don't have gray wool, so I want to change that
Huh.
to gray concrete, which I have. So
Huh.
I need to do the command, and I don't know the command.
I need to watch that. Chance
Yeah, I
sounds
don't
like
either.
House, but better.
Chance the Rapper?
Oh, and then the night manager got canceled. He was on that show.
Honestly, depending on how old that schematic is, I bet concrete would look better than wool anyway.
What?
Yeah.
It's kind
but
of
I
like,
don't know what the
what's
schematic
that?
to replace command is to change it out
It says
from
Night
wool
Beast.
to
That's actually good timing. I'm gonna pull a wild card on the stream.
That was sudden.
It's not though.
It's not. Beast is like not even paying attention anymore.
We've been talking about it so long, and I've been streaming for 6 hours, and I think today I'm particularly tired because I've actually been busy nonstop. So it's been a very, very successful day. It's just that usually people's nighttime routines aren't publicized like mine's being right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna
Wow.
probably.
Well,
Know when
I'll
like
say
you
this
just
for a
kind of log out of Minecraft and then go get a snack and then watch a show and go to bed. Except
Yeah.
that I'm streaming and Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go do that.